Here are 5 high fiber foods to avoid if you have an inflammatory gut issue, diverticulitis, IBS, colitis, or if you're within 30 to 60 days of a flare. This is a different list than my don't ever eat them list that has corn, popcorn, whole nuts and seeds, kale, fried foods, and the list that you'll find at the top of my page or on my diverticulitis diet. These foods are more insidious because they seem healthy, but if you have an inflammatory gut issue or you're near a flare, they can aggravate it. So number 1, brown rice. White rice is a safe food to eat for most people if you have an inflamed gut, but brown rice is inflammatory. Avoid it. Number 2, sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is still a wheat product. So although it seems healthier than white bread and safer than whole grain bread, which is definitely something you want to avoid if you have an inflammatory gut issue or you're near a flare, sourdough bread is still a wheat product, especially if you live in the United States where wheat is so infused with the chemical glyphosate that makes tiny little holes in the colon, which is the cause of leaky gut. Number 3, the skins of potatoes, even sweet potatoes, which are one of the best foods that you can eat if you have an inflammatory gut issue, especially if you bake it, cool it, and reheat it, because it cuts the sugar and carbohydrate value in half, but don't eat the skins. 4, raw sliced veggies like you find on an appetizer tray, especially cruciferous vegetables like raw broccoli and raw cauliflower. And if you have Hashimoto's or a thyroid issue, you definitely want to avoid raw cruciferous vegetables. If you eat them at all, make sure you're 30 to 60 days away from a flare, and cook, bake, steam, broil, grill them well. And next, cereal. Even if you grew up on Wheaties, but now you've switched to a gluten-free cereal just to have that cereal rush, forget it. Cereal is an empty food and it could cause an inflammatory gut issue, even if it isn't made of wheat. If you feel like a creamy hot cereal in the morning, go for well-cooked oatmeal, cream of rice, cream of quinoa, cream of buckwheat, and these are all gluten-free. I'm Julialoggins, a gut health coach and colon therapist of 40 years. Please leave me your questions and look forward to seeing you at our Happy Gut Tribe Lives on Saturday and Sunday.